Hello everybody, it's me, Sponge Knight. Welcome back to the Dog Island from Tender Wii. In the last episode we began collecting all the accessories, and today we're going to be resuming to collect all the accessories, or at least the ones I can collect. I decided to change how I'm going to be approaching the rest of the game, because it's been taking us a while to actually complete it. But still, I'll try and get as much done as I can, and I'll explain more as I go along. Now, let me get on my list. I actually have like an entire list, of things that we need and what we can make with them basically. So let me just get the first few items. Okay, we're gonna need the power pattern soft hat, the black consoray, the pink consoray as well. I actually have no idea how to pronounce it properly, but just know that we're gonna need those. We're gonna need the drop tulip hat, the white silk hat, the star silk hat, and the red silk hat. We also need another power paw soft helmet, so we need to go to Snow Village to grab one.
Later.
Now keep in mind you can only hold 8 hats at a time, and most of the stuff you need 2 or 3 stuff. And I think it's hope that we can go to new projects for. The way I have this set up is I have like a spreadsheet, and basically I'm just going down a list of stuff I want. So we're gonna make this. good grammar there. And the prowler pattern has been made. Okay. And we're gonna make this one. We've received a new project. Oh, we don't have enough materials. Can we not make it? Oh, okay, no one. No, that's not the thing we able to make quite yet. Don't worry about that. But we need this next. And we need the stars and stripes. Okay, so did I not have the right stuff for this? I think I must have skipped over it. But yeah, here's the power pattern cap A in all its beauty, if you can see it. Here's the cap from B. Here's the silk drop hat, which actually looks pretty cool to be fair. And we have the stars and the stripes. America would be so proud of it. Unfortunately, I'm British. Anyway, let's move on to the next item. For the next set of items, I'm going to need the check cap A. We need the black silk hat. We're going to need the checked cap B. The brown hunting cap. We need the checked cap C. And we need the black hunting cap. And we need 2 more caps, but we need to go buy them because I don't have any more of them. The things I need, by the way, are the red silk cap. We need another one, so you get that from here in Cheerio Village. Okay, we'll grab this, and that's all. Okay, we're back at Hope. Let's go to new projects and go for the next item, which would be the fashionable coriander, which I apparently don't have the right stuff for. Oh, I picked up the wrong hat, that's what it was. So whatever, we'll go to the next item, I guess. We'll have to come back to this one. Anyway, we're gonna make the ringmaster hat. We're gonna make the checkered hunting cap A. Receive new project. We'll make the checkered hunting cap B. And I believe that's it for now. So here's the ringmaster hat. It's a nice top hat. Here's the checkered hunting cap A. Here's a checkered hunting cap from B. And I believe that's all new hats. It's all the stuff I've showed in the previous episode. Anyway, back to my house. Okay, what I really needed was the checked soft hat A. We're also going to need the checked caps D. We're going to need the checked hunting cap A, which is what we just made a moment ago actually, so we'll need that for the next hat. We're also going to need the checked hunting cap from B, the checked cap E, and that's all we need actually. Since the next stuff requires us to basically make other things. In the description, I'm actually going to link the spreadsheet I made for this in case anyone wants to use it themselves. Or wants to like copy it, I guess. Just in case, you know, you're also playing and you want to like a good idea of how to go through this. Because I've actually got a specific order that I want to make these items in. So let's move on. So we can make the checked hunting cap C. Got a new product. We can make the fashionable coriander, or whatever it's called. The checked hunting cap D. And I think that's all we can make right now. Look at the fashionable Coriand, which is very fashionable, as you can tell. We also have the checked hunting cap C, got the checked hunting cap D. It's got like pluses on it, and that's it for stuff we have. Also, I just realised I went out of order with some of my stuff, but it's okay. You can go out of order if you wish, but there are some hats that require hats that we need to craft first. Anyway, we're going to need the white 10-gallon hat for the next item, the camouflage cap, which was actually kind of hard to find. We're going to need another white 10-gallon hat apparently, but we're also going to need a brown 10-gallon hat. We're going to need the feather hat. I can't remember if I have one. We might have given it away when we were doing the request. I'll just take a quick look. It doesn't look like we do, so we're going to need to grab another one of those. We're actually going to need 2 of them, so I guess I'll have to buy those. But we're also going to need some butterflies, funny enough. So let's go back in there, and I had to get these off camera, so it's okay, I already have them. You're going to need the chestnut tiger butterfly, and the common egg butterfly, so you might want to like catch it extra though. By the way, for those who don't remember, you can get a feather hat from Hope himself, so if you need to get feather hats, just go to him. And I'm going to take out my checked hunting cap C that we made earlier. And now we get crafting, boys. We're going to start with the checked hunting cap E. We'll make that. We're going to make the camouflage 10-gallon. The zebra 10-gallon. Okay, by the way, it does say on the side what you need. So if you're ever confused of how I got all the stuff, it's because it just says there. We're going to make the blue hair accessory. And the pink hair accessory. And I think that's everything we can make right now. So yeah, here's the camouflage 10-gallon. It's basically just a pink 10-gallon, but it's got like a camo on it. We've got the zebra 10-gallon, which is nice and zebra-like. We've got the blue hair accessory, which is like behind us. It's like a butterfly. That's probably why you need a butterfly to make it. We also got the pink hair accessory. You can get a look at it there. And we got the checked hunting cap E. I believe we made this. Yeah. So you guys can get a nice look at it. And now we'll move on to the next item. As you know what, I'm going to split this into multiple days like I did with like the bug hunt and fishing. So this will be the end of this day. So I'll see you guys tomorrow on day... Alright, let's move on to the next set of items immediately. We're going to need the checked soft hat A, the checked hunting cap D, I believe. Let me just double check. Yes, actually. And the next stuff we actually have to go buy, so let's go to the shop. We need a white 10-gallon hat. We're going to need another checked hunting cap A, which we had to craft by the way, so we need to get an extra one. You can, I think, craft them again if you really want to, but I think it's just easier to buy them. We're going to need the pink Cornsara. I think that's how you say it anyway, I really have no idea. And the black one as well. By the way, I should know, all the hats you crafted, you can buy at any accessory store. Well, once you craft them anyway. Anyway, let's get crafting. We're going to make the striped hunting cap. We're going to make the striped 10-gallon hat. Got new products. Yeah, I know. We're going to make the checked Conzaran A. This is the first one you could technically make, but we made it later on because of the order I have. We're going to make the checked Conzaran B. And before we make the C one, actually I just realised I made a mistake. Because we needed the striped hat to make the striped 10-gallon. I never actually got to show you that, but it's okay. I can always buy it if I want to show it, but here's the striped 10-gallon hat, as you can see. Here's the checked Cornsara A, and here's the checked Cornsara B. Anyway, let's go back in here. I guess I'll buy a striped hat just for you guys. Oh, this is just a waste of money because we don't need it anymore. Okay, where is it? Here it is. Oh, the striped hunting cap even. I'm bad at reading, as you guys can tell. And the last thing we need to craft is the checked Coruscant C. So we'll craft that. And that'll be it for now. I'll have to go get more stuff. Let me open up the menu. And I can show you guys the stuff we got. Striped hunting cap, which is the same as the hunting cap, but with a nice stripe on it. Here's the check Coruscant C, which looks more like a creeper hat than anything, but whatever, I guess. Anyway, on to the next set of items. Next, we're going to need 2 black ribbons. I happen to have 2, so that's good. We're also going to need 2 red ribbons. I only have 1. We're going to need 2 blue ribbons. And what else can I grab? We're gonna need 2 checked ribbons. Okay, I got all the stuff. Let's make what we can make. We can make the black ribbon set, the red ribbon set, the blue ribbon set, and the checked ribbon set. So yeah, these are like sets of the bows basically. So I guess if you want like 2 instead of 1. Okay, let's see how they look. Do they go on like my ears? Kinda, they're like going on my head. Here's the red ones for you guys. Here's the blue ones, and here's the checked ones. Next we need a pair of drop ribbon A, which we happen to have 2 of. We're going to need a pair of drop ribbon B, which again we seem to have multiple of. We're going to need the poppy ribbon A and the poppy ribbon B. And by the way, you get these from like various villages. And I think that's all we need right now. So I'll meet you guys back at the crafting. Oh, let's get crafting. We can get the drop ribbon set A, the drop ribbon set B, the poppy ribbon set A, and the poppy ribbon set B. And I think I'm gonna move somewhere where I can actually show these better because they're ribbons. Here we are with the drop ribbon set A. It's basically just ribbons with like white dots in them. Here's the drop ribbon set B. It's basically the same but red. And we got the poppy ribbon set A. And here are the poppy ribbon set B, which are kind of the inverse of the last one. Next we're going to need 2 striped ribbons. I only have 1 actually. We're going to need the silver glasses. Because we're moving on to glasses. We're also going to need the circular glasses, and we're going to need the triangle glasses. And actually we're going to need another pair of silver glasses, which we can get from like the pot still shop. But there's also one other thing we need. We're also going to need all our coloured glasses. Now unfortunately we can't actually make all the glasses because we don't have enough, but we can at least make 4 of them. We're going to need another feather hat as well. A red silk hat, and now we can get to crafting. We can make the striped ribbon set, the aristocrat's hat, or whatever, the aristocrat's hat. We can make the sunglasses, the orange sunglasses, yeah, very creative name there guys, the blue sunglasses, which is requires a different set of glasses for whatever reason, and the circular sunglasses. And that's literally all the glasses we can make. Here's how the aristocrat's hair looks. It looks very fancy. Here's how the sunglasses look. The circular sunglasses. Here's the blue sunglasses, and here's the orange sunglasses. But yeah, if we move a little bit and then we can circle the camera around, we can face this way. I can show you guys these lovely striped ribbon set. What's it called again? Yeah, it's the striped ribbon set, I was right. They got nice stripes in them, my character's getting tired. Okay, well here I'm actually going to take a break and then we'll do the next set of items on another day. So I'll see you guys on... Alright, let's get straight on to the next item. We're going to need the black necktie. In fact, we're going to need 2 of them for the next set of items. We're going to need a checkered necktie. We're going to need the fashionable necktie. We're going to need the star scarf, the puppy scarf, and we're going to need 2 pink mufflers. I only have 1, so I'm going to have to go get another one. Well, let's get crafting. We're going to make the star necktie, the puppy necktie. Wait, I don't have the right stuff. I have the stuff, don't I? A few moments later. Apparently I accidentally picked up a blue necktie instead of a black necktie, which is weird, but whatever, you know. I guess whatever. We're going to make the next necktie, which is the puppy necktie. We're also going to make the checkered muffler A, the Fashional Muffler, and that'll be it for now. So let's have a look at what we made, and then we can move on to the next set of items. And I actually have an announcement to say once I am done, but first let's show off these cool neckties. Doesn't look great on a Westie because it's kind of white on white, but yeah, here's the puppy necktie. Here's the star necktie, which looks a bit better. Here's the checkered muffler A. It's basically a scarf. And here's the fashionable muffler. Very fashionable. Anyway, next set of items. For the next set of items, we're going to need 2 white bags. I only have 1, so I'll have to go grab another one, I guess. We're going to need the Prowler Muffler A and the Prowler Muffler B. And we're going to need 3 brown bracelets. I only have 1, so I need to go grab more. And I'm going to need all my beautiful stones. I only have 3 of them. I think you can get more, but I only have 3. Now, this might be the last set of items that we actually make, but here's what we're going to be making. We're going to be making the Prowler Pattern Bag A, the Prowler Pattern Bag B, the Sapphire Bracelet, the Emerald Bracelet, and the Ruby Bracelet. It's become Pokemon, apparently. And that's all we're going to be making, because some of this other stuff we need like gold and silver for, and simply put, we just can't get them right now. We might be able to get them in an upcoming episode, but anyway, let's show off the stuff I did get. And then I'll give you guys the bad news. Here's the Sapphire Bracelet for those who like Kyogre. Here's the Emerald Bracelet for those who like Rayquaza. And here's a Ruby Bracelet for those who like Groudon. Here's the Prowler Bag A. Yeah, kind of good look here. We've got a Prowler Bag B, which is red instead of like black, I guess. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Remember to leave a like and subscribe. At 400 subscribers, we'll be doing the next subscriber special. But here's my bad news for you guys. Sadly, the 100% playthrough of Dog Island Wii is now just no longer 100%. And the reason being is because some of the stuff, well, like the gold and stuff, is not easy to actually obtain and requires a lot of skill in the mini games on like the hardest difficulty, and simply put, I don't really feel like trying to grind them out, and I've decided to just try and salvage the rest of the series. There's also one quest that I was never actually able to do, and that's because I guess I progressed too far in the story and now I can't actually go back and do it, sadly. I've tried to reactivate it in my own time, but it's sadly, I think we're just past the point where we can really do it, so there's not really anything I can do about it. But still, I'm going to try and salvage the rest of the series, and we can get some of the accessories from the enemies. And I'll play some of the mini games just to show you guys them on their easiest difficulty, and then we'll be actually doing the ending of the series where we actually go to the end of the game, which we could have done this entire time, by the way. We didn't have to do any of this stuff. This is completely optional, and it really is now, considering we're not doing 100%. If you're doing 100%, then, you know, it's mandatory, but just a word of advice for anyone who wants to do an 100% run: be very careful with who you talk to and how you keep your items, and just make sure you haven't overdone anything, and save multiple times if you need to. There's multiple save slots for a reason. But anyway, with that said, I'm going to call this episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed nonetheless, and I hope you're not too disappointed by this bad news. But yeah, hopefully we can still beat this game, and we'll see what fun we can have. But yeah, until next time,